All right, guys, we're back. I just got a bunch of tweets. Everyone wants to see the new Rainbow Six back on the circuit. A lot of the old school guys coming out on Twitter today talking about how excited they are. So we'll see what Rainbow Six is bringing to the table. Of course, that is going to launch in 2015, but the next game we're talking about has potential for later this year. Let's take a look at the Halo Anniversary Collection. Here's a trailer from E3 yesterday.
To find him, you have to forget the stories. Forget the legends. You have to do more than walk in his footsteps. For he is more than the sum of his actions. I tell you this, not because I trust you, Agent Clark. But because all our lives are at stake. Because the seeds of our future are sown in his past.
That's right, the Master Chief Collection has me so excited. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay that was shown at E3 yesterday. They had Ghost Ayami, an old MLG pro, playing. And here's some of the details. I got a lot of this from IGN, so big shout out to IGN for helping provide more insight on what's coming up with Halo. Now, it's coming out November 11th, $60, and this is going to be near a decade since Halo 2's release. Brian, go ahead and run the B-roll when you're ready. But what it includes, we're going to see Combat Evolved Anniversary. We're going to see Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, and Halo 4. Now, this is going to include their full multiplayer experiences in the original forms. Now, that has everyone most excited. All of us old school guys who remember playing Halo 1, it's always a host advantage game. If you had host, you are most likely going to win basically 7 times out of 10 unless you were able just to get great spawns. But now you're able to play it online, dedicated servers for some multiplayer activity, and you're able to play not just Combat Evolved, the old school Halo 2 in its original form. They haven't tweaked. It is not like the Halo CE Anniversary we saw for the 360. Brand new stuff, all running in 1080p and 60 frames per second on dedicated servers. Once again, dedicated servers has this competitive community fired up. You know it's going to be a huge game battles game, and purchasing the game is your ticket to Halo 5 as well for the Guardians multiplayer beta that is going to begin in December. So big stuff going on here. Lots of noobs are going to be on trying to get in their beta. Get on here, dominate some opponents. Here's an old look at Ascension and the new Anniversary Edition, bringing back the map. Super exciting stuff. And guys, it gives you access to the digital film Nightfall as well. That's going to premiere on launch day, November 11th. And for Halo CE gamers, you can play the campaign in the original graphics or updated visuals. You can also play the original Halo CE multiplayer online for the first time, as mentioned. And Halo 2 has all the original maps, and most multiplayer tricks should still work. So BXB, BXR, I know that's something that was kind of a staple in competitive play. Hopefully we'll see those back in it. Another quote, the game should have full visual updates for campaign as well as 6 reimagined Halo 2 maps or multiplayer running on a Xbox One engine. Now 343i is working on a Halo 2-esque ranking system, and Halo 3 and Halo 4 will come with just the graphic bump. Forge and save films will return. Huge news for the Halo community. I know it's been a long time, guys. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this moment. As a competitive Halo 1 player, a former pro, that's how I got my started here at MLG, guys. I was a pro. There weren't enough tournaments going on for me to make a living off of that, so I wanted to start running tournaments for MLG. Now I can play with my friends all over the country as we've grown up. We've separated. I'm in New York. I still got boys in Ohio. We got friends in Florida, California, New Mexico even. All of us can play Halo 1 online. I'm super pumped up for this one. I know you guys are too. I'm going to be throwing a LAN this weekend. I'll tweet out the stream. You can watch us playing some old school Halo 1. And I know Ogre 2, MLG's legendary Halo player, is streaming right now on Twitch. So if you want to get prepared for November 11th's tournament, or excuse me, for the launch and potentially the tournaments that will come with that on Game Battles, make sure you guys check out those streams. Learn how to spawn trap. We have Halo Guardians to look at as well. This is a new look at Halo 5.
Ready! Let's move!
There's a look at Guardians. Of course, that is slated for 2015 launch. Anniversary, the Master Chief Collection coming out this year, this November the 11th. It's going to be a day you're going to want to take off work. So go ahead and submit your emails to your bosses. Now, I know I'm not going to be working, and if I am working, I'll just be streaming gameplay all day long. The Halo community's fired up, and there's a lot of buzz talking about how is multiplayer going to work? Are they going to bring back the ranking system? They say 343 is working on a Halo 2-esque ranking system once again. That's got everyone excited. And what about the idea of playing a best of 5, where you start off with a map like Chill Out in Halo 1. Then you go over to Lockout, play some Halo 2. Pull out some Narrows maybe for Halo 3 action. Think about the possibilities here, guys. All of the best Halos available once again. They're improving the graphics. They're going to make it online for all of the games. Halo 1 online for the first time in history. A moment we've been waiting for about 13 years. That is going to do it for our Halo segment. We still have all kinds of X Games coverage still coming up. We got the top 5 plays from the weekend. You're not going to want to miss those, as well as some of the biggest moments from the 3-day event in Austin, Texas.